Now we're going to do another meditation. This one is about universal intelligence. There is an intelligence in the universe that takes care of everything. The problem is we don't let it. We take over. We say, no, this is how I want my money to come. No, this is how I want my husband to be. And we don't let the universe find us another husband. We need to tell the universe what we want and then leave it. The easiest way to do this is next time we think of something we want, or next time we think of a problem, we simply say, I will leave this up to universal intelligence. And sometimes it could happen within 24 hours. There is a big but here though. After we say, I'm going to leave this up to universal intelligence, we really have to leave it. We can't keep talking about it, because then we haven't left it. That is one of the reasons most of people on earth don't have what they want. Because we don't leave it, we don't leave it, we say what we want and we keep mentioning it again and again and again and again. I'll give you a little example of how quickly universal intelligence can work. I was living in Turkey for a while, 4 years actually. Loved Turkey to death. But after 4 years I thought, okay, I want something else now. But it was difficult to leave because that place I worked for gave me everything. I lived like a king. So it was difficult to say, you know what, thank you, but bye. And just as when I was thinking that, okay, I need to go to another country now, the next day I was flying out for 10 days anyway. So as I was thinking of this, I just said, I think I'm going to leave it to universal intelligence. Didn't think about it again. The very next day at the airport, as I go to leave Turkey, the officer there kept me much longer and he was looking at some dates. Now in those 4 years, I've been in and out of Turkey at least 40 times. Never a delay. Then he calls another officer, and the other officer says, you stayed in Turkey more than 90 days in a 6-month period, and that's not allowed. I said, yes, and? Now you cannot come back for 5 years. And I said, perfect! It was just what I wanted 24 hours ago. A good excuse to leave. 4 years there, I had always stayed more than 90 days in a 6-month period. No one ever saw it. They saw it the day after I said, I'm leaving this to universal intelligence. This is how quickly it works. But we have got to let it go after we mention it. The universe is not deaf. It heard you the first time. Because if we can't let it go, after that, don't complain. This is the secret, letting go, not asking. Asking is peanuts. Because we are so powerful here on earth that if we don't let go, the universe can't take over. That would be interfering. And it doesn't do that. Okay, so don't focus on calling the universal intelligence like we're going to do now. Focus on letting go. Now, all of us are going to think of one thing we really want or one problem we have. But make sure the problem is yours, not your husband's, not your child's, not your mother's. The universe doesn't work like that. It has to be yours. Your husband and your children have their own souls, their own guides, their own angels that have nothing to do with you. But because you have a need to be needed, you care about your husband and your children, and you call it love. When all it really is a need to be needed. Which is okay, but the universe can't help you there. Because it only works for you. The second law in the universe is ask and you shall receive. So, now we're going to think of something we really want. When I say something we really want, not like I want Brad Pitt to fall in love with me. Only because Brad Pitt has his own soul going on there. He's got his own soul working his stuff. But we can't say, I want a man to fall in love with me. Just don't put a name. We can say, I want a man, not the man. Yeah. Just don't put a name. That's when it gets cancelled. But you can't say, I want a man that's like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And has as much money as Brad Pitt. That you can ask for. The universe can get you that very easy. Okay. Slow, deep breath. And think of something you really want, or think of a problem you're having. Imagine you're creating a little energetic ball in one hand. Put this problem or this thing you really want in that ball. Keep holding it with one hand for a moment. Now say, higher self. I want to call universal intelligence. And imagine another energy coming towards you. This energy is only a small part of universal intelligence. Look at this ball of energy you have in your hand with your wish in there, or your problem, and say, I am leaving this to universal intelligence. And give it to it. After universal intelligence takes it, take a slow, deep breath and notice how your body feels. If you want to, we can do one more. Think of one more thing you want or one more problem you have. And again say, I am leaving this up to universal intelligence. Take a slow, deep breath. And again notice, how does your body feel now that you have given this to universal intelligence as well? Stay in this feeling as long as you like. You can do this at home with any issue you want. You simply trust that once you've given it to universal intelligence, you have nothing more to do with it. And always remember, it's called universal intelligence because it is not stupid. You don't need to repeat it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Again, stay in this energy as long as you like. And then whenever you're ready, take a slow, deep breath, touch your chair or your legs again, and come back to this room.